Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there.
This is our life, and it could always be turbulent from here on out. It always has been. Obviously not necessarily like this, but I think that if we don't focus on what's good right now, we're going to miss all of it.
Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go.
Evans, welcome back to another episode of Questionably Awesome, where you're my co-host and we answer everybody's amazing questions. We do a review. We talk about life.
All of the things.
All the things. You are in another area. Where are you at?
My mama's house.
Mama's house. How's mama?
Mama's good. I think she likes having us around because she is not married anymore. So that sounded really depressing and I didn't mean it to sound like that. But,
you're just the very shining light of her life. You're the one providing her with everything she needs.
That sounds so bad. I did not mean it to sound like that. There's nothing wrong with being single and doing your thing, which my mom does.
You have talked a lot about how your mom does her own thing. Like, I just pray for 10 ounces of that.
Me too. I think she said it comes with age when you stop caring. But I would like that to start now.
Do you think she cares, though, about showing off her shoulders?
Now, that's something she will care about until death.
So for those of you who have not listened to past episodes, it's not a thing in Evan's family to like show off shoulders or any kind of like body part. So I'm still trying to get Evans to wear more crop tops, and it's not happening at the fast rate that I would like.
It is happening.
But it is happening, and it's so exciting. Like once in a while when you'll like tag me or show me a crop top picture that shows like I'm like, can I see your skin or is that part of the shirt? I can't tell. So, so I am back in the RV in Wisconsin. So I'm parked in my mother-in-law's driveway. So we're both at like mom's house.
Great.
You know?
And you know what I love about your view? It's like a little nook, like a cozy little breakfast nook.
Oh, it totally is. I have like a little U-shaped dining table, and it's so great because I can put up my feet at it and I work here all day. Super, super cozy. So I love it. It's great. Do you have a review?
Oh, I do. And this is from A.R. Soren. And they say, I listen to Questionably Awesome every morning on my way to work and even when I walk my dogs. I started listening to Earn Your Happy on a whim about a month and a half ago and then discovered Questionably Awesome. Now I'm obsessed. I'm convinced Lori and Evans are my people, and I get so excited for my daily Q&A that I've gone back months in order to get my dose of them. I hope to meet y'all one day. XOXO Audrey.
Oh my God, Audrey. Thank you so much. And it looks like you and I, Evans, are going to have to eat on the daily.
This
to fulfill people's quota of Questionably Awesome.
We just have to give the people what they want. And I guess it's every day.
So I'll see you tomorrow.
Audrey, I really like that message.
Audrey, that was so amazing. Send us an email at customerservice@loriharder.com and we'll send you something super exciting. Get excited.
I also love the name Audrey.
Audrey is a great name. It's a classic name.
Classic name.
Yes. Like I absolutely feel like Audreys wear oversized sunglasses and drink out of little tiny martini glasses.
I think so too. And I think that you're like, oh, Audrey's got this. Like Audrey can handle anything.
Audrey is super smart. Like that's just what you know. So Audrey, we love you. I hope that you are living up to your name. Just kidding. We know you are. Do you have a quote?
I do. I went with a Michael Bernard Beckwith quote. And I love him. And he said, what if every morning you woke up and said, the entire universe is for me?
Oh God, I love that quote.
Me too.
And honestly, if we did that, then we would see everything, even the crappy parts, as like, oh, this is making me stronger. Oh, this is supposed to make me shift and see a different perspective or have compassion for someone. All of those things. Or, oh, that was meant to make me slow down, like when things go wrong or you're running late or whatever. Maybe it was keeping you from something terrible. Yeah, right. All of those beliefs really are super helpful. Okay, my quote. There are people that love you. Stop focusing on the ones that don't. Sonia Tekle, I believe that's how you say it.
That's good.
Yeah, just what do you focus on? Kind of the same thing, right? Like, are you focusing on everything being for you? Or are you focusing on the things that aren't great, right? Or making them not great? So
it's easy to slip into the negative.
Totally. And I think throughout the US right now, the weather is either kind of crappy and there's a lot of fires and it's really, really easy to just feel like the world is bad and it's scary. And while I do think it's important to stay up to date and educated, especially for safety if you're near somewhere with fires.
Right.
But I also think that, this is our life and it could always be turbulent from here on out. It always has been. Obviously not necessarily like this, but I think that if we don't focus on what's good right now, we're going to miss all of it. So
great point.
Well, thanks, Evans. Do you have a question?
I do. Okay. Let's see. I really liked this one on rejection. Ooh, okay. This is from @Kylie Lauren. And they want to know, how do you handle silent rejection? Like people stop talking or don't make an effort. Kind of sounds like ghosting.
Oh, yeah.
That's rude.
It's really rude. I've been there before too. And I'm like, maybe they could just answer. Okay. A way that I handle it though, there's been a lot of silent rejection that I've gotten that I've realized, especially as you get really busy or maybe they're introverted, it's like they may be doing it just because they don't have an answer for you. Maybe it's hard for them to say no and they haven't, gotten the tools to kind of be like, oh, I should just say no, but I don't know how to say it in a kind way. Or it's people who just are overwhelmed and they're not good with getting back to people. It's not a strength for a lot of people to like stay on top of their life. I'm just being really honest.
Yeah.
So I think to stop taking it so personal and to kind of follow up if it's something important. But then if they're just not getting back to you, like after a few follow-ups, because that's okay too. Like sometimes you find that maybe it's just, I have so many emails that I'm like, I just can't get to them. It's just not top priority right now, even though I love this person or even though it's a great question or whatever that is or that they want. But you have to stop taking it so personal. And also just make sure you are following up because there's been a lot of really great things that have happened in my life and they haven't happened until like the 7th or 8th follow-up. And I would rather follow up and understand that maybe they were really busy and have them finally be like, hey, I see your emails. I want you to know I want to get back to you. It's just that it's that crazy right now. And I have some family stuff going on or whatever. So you have to really know that it's not personal at all. It's probably just sitting there and it's not top priority. And there's probably a lot more of the story that you don't know. And if it is personal, if they are rejecting you on purpose, then also don't take that personal and just move on. That's how you handle it. You like bless and release, and you know that your timing for that particular relationship or whatever, what you wanted to happen was on your agenda and it wasn't good timing for them. Or maybe it's going back to your quote, maybe it's keeping you from something that you don't know that's not good for your journey or your path. So these are all the beliefs that I hold that I'm like, even if it's something I really wanted or a relationship I really wanted to work out, I have to hold the beliefs that maybe it was keeping me from something I couldn't see. Like something detrimental or something that would have been, that would have held me back in a certain way or an experience that I wouldn't have enjoyed very much. So that's what I do.
I like that. I think that's really good. I don't know if this is like a personal or a business thing. If it's a personal thing, I feel like with relationships, you won't have any confusion when you know that person is interested in you. Like there won't be any of this like, oh, are they interested?
That is so true. That is 1,000,000% true. If it's a friend, if it's someone, you're interested in romantically, there's not like a question. And if there is a question, you have to then ask yourself if that's somebody that you want to wait around for and always have that question. Because if it's a question now, it may remain a question for the entire relationship. If you're cool with that, great. But that's not the type of relationships I'm signed up for in this lifetime. I want clear communication and clarity around where we stand and the openness to be able to ask where we stand without worrying. Like that's the type of relationships I want. So
that's exhausting.
Life is exhausting enough. I don't need to wonder if my friends like me or not.
Me neither. I would just like that to be understood.
I will only hang out with people that I'm like, I know that they're going to be there for the long haul. And that I can be like, hey, are we good? Okay, great. Thank you for that clarity so I can move on with my day.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Do you want a question?
Let's do one more cue.
Okay, one more cue. Let's see. Ooh, this is from Marissa Hammond. How to face imposter syndrome when experiencing good transitions.
Oh,
that's a good question.
Yeah. Lean in. I'm doing it right now. So sometimes good things will happen and maybe it won't be like final. It won't be there yet. Does that make sense? Like they're starting to happen and you're like, okay, I'm not gonna believe in this or believe this is happening until this happens or until it's actually there or until I see the final product or until the contract is signed. Mm-hmm. And while I think that that's a great way to kind of like protect yourself emotionally, I also think it sends a signal to the universe or law of attraction or your mind that makes you sabotage it a little bit. So what I do is I do this like it's a fine line, like this dance between like, yes, this is happening. And I always say this or something better. So it allows it to not be like, if this doesn't happen, I'll be devastated. It allows me to lean into like, yes, I fully believe this is happening. And if for some reason it doesn't, something better is going to come along. But like lean all the way into it. Believe it's happening, manifest that it's happening, visualize every single day that it's happening, and that you'll be the person who can handle it, and that you will, like for the imposter syndrome part, like that you'll be the person, who grows into it. Because if it's coming to you, it's for you. There's never anything or opportunity that you create that comes your way that you're not meant to grow into or like expand into. So trust that. We talk a lot on here, Evans, like you have to hold beliefs that are empowering for you. If there's a thought that you're having that's not empowering, it's not one that you should be thinking.
Right.
So you have to, like, whether you're like, yeah, but this is how I keep myself safe, or yeah, but I shouldn't expect this or that. And honestly, manifestation is the feeling of expectancy. So I truly feel like if I'm ever like, oh, I shouldn't do it because I could get really let down, I'm like, nope, you got to expect it to get it. So,
ooh, that's a tweetable moment.
I got to write that down. That's good.
You got to expect it to get it.
Ooh, girl.
That was really good. You need to post that to the world right now.
It's happening.
I love that. It's true though. My mom just lectured me about, I was going somewhere and I was nervous. And she was like, do not walk into that room and be like, oh, I don't know who I am and I'm just here. Her advice was to put your shoulders back and just walk in there and say like, hi, I'm Evans. I'm here. Like, this is who I am and I'm here and I'm supposed to be here.
I love that so much because here's the thing that you should be. I just was on a podcast with a girl named Ashley Stahl, and she gave some great questions that you should be asking other people so that you can know. So you can ask me this at another time because I think you're time crunched, I think, today. So, but the questions you need to ask me next time on the podcast.
Okay.
So answer them. Okay. Are what happens to the room when I walk, the room's energy when I walk in.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to tell you all that. And then where do you see me at my best? Like, what am I doing when I'm at my very best? Okay. Ask me those next week.
Okay. I wrote them down.
Because I got answers.
Oh, Lori, I think you just did a teaser.
Yeah, we just did. Yeah. So tune in next week.
You're going to have to wait a week to learn those answers.
A whole week. And just so you know, if you're going this week to that thing, are you going this week to a thing?
No, but I can make one up to go to.
Okay, great. Well, if that thing is in the future, let's talk about that before. Because you need to know the power that is eCraft.
The power's within.
You have no idea.
That's it.
Yeah, you're like a Powerpuff Girl. I think it's Powderpuff, but all right, you guys. So this was just like a life-changing conversation, Evans. I feel better. I felt groggy and tired and irritable before this.
Me too.
Now I feel like I'm going to be able to use the bathroom with ease. I feel excited about what's coming. I feel grounded that I have a friend that I can always call and laugh. I feel good.
Me too. The universe is for us.
It's for us. We've got friends.
We've got friends. We've got coffee. We've got Audrey.
We have Audrey. If you ever question if you guys have friends, please know that we feel as close to you as, we do to the next of kin. So
the next of kin.
So you're never alone.
Oh my God, that just really hit hard. Okay. Thank you for that. I needed that today. I really did.
Anytime. We'll make a t-shirt out of it. All right, you guys, until next time, remain questionably awesome, and we shall keep changing your life.
Yes. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back, and I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community, and it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com.
Hey y'all, I'm so excited to share with you, Earn Your Happy is now part of Growth Day Podcast Network. A bunch of us are coming together to bring more growth to the world and support shows and brands that we truly believe in. And one of my friends is also on the network, and I'd love for you to go subscribe to his show. You guys, Trent Shelton has the most incredible podcast. It's called Straight Up with Trent Shelton, and it's going to remind you that you are built for this. I have heard Trent speak in person multiple times. I've listened to his podcast a ton. He's coming on the show, and I literally cannot wait because this man just spits straight fire. It is like truth that goes to your core and makes you take action right away. If you want one of those podcasts that when you're just out on a walk, you can't help but want to start running and run through a wall in your life, this is the show to go listen to. So you guys, make sure that you go subscribe to the show, Straight Up with Trent Shelton. You're going to love it. Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently, and most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori.